What's up everyone, Firestarter here, bringing you another replay cast. I'm not playing the game myself because I've kind of been feeling down after that total disaster, but this game is absolutely crazy, I guarantee that, so you guys should hopefully enjoy it. It features Dirty D as our Blue 4 Eurocore something player, I have no idea. And Lastbreath as our, you guessed it, actually, but just give me a second. Uh, Sorry about this, very unprofessional, but that's what you expect on the Firestarter channel. So, Dirty's probably smoking some books now, not deploying any units whatsoever. Meanwhile, yeah, we kind of know what Lastbreath's gonna do, so let's just speed up because this is gonna take a while. But I do want to point one thing out is that Dirty absolutely knows what's about to happen. So as you can see, he's just buying some Avengers, Cortals, Peeps. Oh, actually, he's playing a mixed motorized deck. Yeah, I remember now. But yeah, so Dirty D completely anticipating this little Hilo rush. Well, it's not little, is it? It's kind of massive. But we do have two man-pad teams by Last Breath as some base defense, which is kind of smart, but not at all considering in the event of a Hilo rush, what most people do is they rush their own ground units to the enemy spawn. So man-pad's not really the best against tanks. So we'll have to wait and see how that develops. But yeah, I'll try not to spoil too much because I actually watched this game prior to casting. But yeah, because it's just all over the place. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, let's do this shit, I guess. We have 3 Celtics as well, 2 Cortals. Holy shit, that's a lot of AA. But yeah, I guess. Oh wow, he actually deleted the man-pads and bought more helos instead, which is kind of smart. I get that, you know. And look at this, like the CV is out of the zone, but you tilt, and it's in the zone. So, GG Eugen. That's how we conduct ourselves here. But let's just quadruple this bitch, and then we can just times 2 it. And when we get first contact, I'll just slow down because this is it's gonna be fun. It's like I just started making retarded content on my channel out of the blue. I don't know what's happening with me. I'm really sorry if you expected some serious games, but past few videos have been totally retarded, I admit. Which is good fun, I guess, but we have the first engagement here. So Celtics in position to intercept these Mi-25s, which is not gonna work out considering they only have 4 missiles, not taking down a lot of them. Splash damage not actually working considering Last Breath is spreading out. We do have these Cortals in not an appropriate position. That was a good hawk hit, by the way, but could have handled that a lot better. The Cortals were out of position. The Celtics did all they could, let's be honest, but we do have only 3 of these sneaking past, and you can see Dirty taking advantage of that and just gunning it straight to Hotel. But will Dirty lose the Bravo CV? Yes, he will. Can I predict the future? Of course I can, because I watched this game. So yeah, CV here will go down. Now we have kind of a scatter. I like what Lastbreath has done. He's bought a spare CV and just sent it like way over here, so that even if Dirty takes golf or whatever have you, yeah, so he will have that spare one, and he can always just juke around, hopefully recap it or whatever. But that doesn't concern us for now. What concerns us is that there won't be action for a bit, so we could just speed it up, you know, to save time. You are all probably busy people, not spending your entire day casting video games like me, doing nothing with your lives, but I guess it's good fun, isn't it? So we have the Celtic just trying to track the Mi-25, trying to get vision on them, but I don't know what's happening. He definitely should kill this one though. He has the Yak B and the Celtic can't retaliate. But we do have Last Breath now buying ground troops, which is kind of interesting. Not too sure what's in these, but we'll just see. He triple stacked some of these. Brought back his CV, or no, that's a different CV actually. So Last Breath on 3 CVs, Dirty D on 1 CV. I'll just start calling him Dirty because it's so much easier than saying Dirty D all the fucking time. But yeah, so we do have some sneaky folks here. I'm assuming they have Jaegers or something of the sorts. We'll see what they manage to do with this. But for now, just yeah. So that thing there got taken out. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Lastbreath just trying to make up ground now. But Dirty has a lot of territory. All he has to do is just get a spawn, and he should be good. But let's just slow down, cause yeah, as I said, this game is all over the place. So if I miss something, I do apologize. But I will keep it as zoomed out as I can. Did that even make sense? What the fuck am I saying? Never mind, you probably got that. So yeah, kind of less zooming in. We want to see what happens all over because it's yeah, it's kind of crazy. So we do have these ZSLs, not really scattering or unloading or doing whatever, but Lastbreath trying to capture hotel, but he does not expect all this recon that's here. It's just pretty much only recon. It's crazy. And meanwhile, there's these folks in his base, so he has to watch out. He split up his ZSLs now. Maybe he'll unload, maybe he doesn't care. But these Jaegers could actually do some damage if he's not careful. And this Kratal is just not going down. He just refuses to. But Dirty is really looking low. He only has these two Kratals here, this empty Celtic. Everything's actually low on ammo, basically. There's only one missile here. CV went down there, by the way, just letting you guys know. But yeah, these are just reservists. They're not gonna do jack shit to the Jaegers. So yeah, I don't know why he's spamming reservists. I don't even know why you have reservists in your Red Dragon deck, dude. Like, that's just bad plays. And Dirty D instantly rallying out like a bajillion cobras. And the CV. Oh, this game is crazy. Okay, so this last MI25, it's not the last one, I'm sorry, I'm a liar, did get taken out. These commandos pair are gonna mop everything up here because they're in a very solid position. Let's just tilt the camera a bit. These folks still not doing much. We do have an M on the ground by Lastbreath, so that should be interesting, but these commandos might actually not live for long. There's a bit more infantry here than it is commandos, so we'll see. There's actually, what? Okay, never mind. So he did have an MI25 here as well. So he cleared up that sector, invalidating absolutely everything I said about that fight there. So you guys should just probably mute this video and not listen to what I have to say, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But Jaegers unloaded in Golf. Meanwhile, these Cobras are pushing up, so we do want to keep everything in mind here. This CV did go down, which is huge for Lastbreath, considering he cannot use his J8s anymore. And he also cannot call out AA. And look at this shit. Like, what is happening in this game? Now we have a counter Helo Rush, which is at the 11-minute mark. You always want to have your Helo Rushes at the 11-minute mark, obviously. And yeah, he will clean out Bravo and land the CV there. So all those points he had spared up when he didn't have a spawn, just paying off totally right now, because you know he has a lot of helos, and Lastbreath has no air spawn, no land spawn even, so he cannot counter this. But Dirty's not being proactive. He's just letting these Cobras sit back in the base. I think he thinks that there's stuff around here, so he's kind of scared. But maybe he should just leave like a Cobra or two and just try to mop up, maybe scout out the last CV. Of course he has no idea it's here, but you know, it's better than doing nothing. And yeah, we'll have some downtime as well now, but we can speed it up, and we wanna find a good angle. So we'll just focus on the CV now, because it is the, I don't know, the most important unit for Lastbreath right now. It's actually the game decider, but oh, this CV might go down to the ZSL, but Dirty D did rally out another one. But no, he actually missed micro this transport, and both CVs will survive. And these Cobras are being split up now, which is good, and there's absolutely no A on the field. I think I mentioned that like 1,000 times already. But yeah, these Cobras are gonna do heaps of damage now. And Lastbreath not looking good at all. And these Jaegers still alive here, so this MI25 though is in a good position, and we of course have more MI25s. Another CV rolled out by Lastbreath, considering this one is his last, within range of Jaegers and Cobras flanking around. But now we can slow down, tilt the camera a bit, because there's nothing happening on the bottom side, and it's pretty much just MI25s versus Cobras. But Lastbreath is cheating. He does have a Q-dub. Dirty does take note of that and pulls back. And he also tries to group up his Cobra, so he's moving that second group to someplace safe. Surprised he still hasn't capped Hotel, but we'll see what happens. And you know Dirty is paranoid because he has... Oh wait, no, I was supposed to make that joke later. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, never mind. I ruined it. I ruined everything. I'll make it later, guys. Just pretend that didn't happen, okay? So we have these Mi-25s flying over Hachinanashikis. Those autocannons are pretty beastly, but they do have a low rate of fire. At least according to... Compared, not according to. Compared to other autocannons, so... Yeah, not really doing much damage. Not even killing a single one. But we do have this empty Crotal. I don't know what he's hoping to do with that. Maybe he should just put it back for now, but... It's just Cobras versus Mi-25s at this point, and it will be for a while. I'm gonna let you know, not much. So, splitting up his helos. So we have one group engaging on this one Cobra, and only two to take out three Cobras. So not really efficiently splitting his helos, but I don't think he cares. So let's just focus on some of these battles, because helo fights are always fun. So we have both of these groups engaging at almost the same time. Two Cobras versus three Hinds here, and two Hinds versus three Cobras here, but it looks like Hinds are very much favored. That 10 HP, I don't think the armor makes a difference, but the 10 HP definitely makes a difference. But Vulcans are... Oh no, these are the minigun Cobras, that's why they're shit. If you had the Vulcan Cobras, they might be better against Mi-25s. But yeah. So these guys are kind of chasing. Let me just check the speed difference. This is 330. This is 280. He could definitely chase these down. He's not really taking that advantage. But we have some ground movement, but that's not interesting. Like, every game's ground movement. Like, shit out of the ordinary is happening right here. I want to focus on this. And you can also kind of see this. It's just basically reservists dying to autocannons. Nothing too exciting. Do have that J7. Did I say J8 previously? If I did, I do apologize. But you know that I have no idea what I'm talking about sometimes. So yeah, there's a wild goose chase happening here. And the engagement here will definitely favor the Hinds. That bombing run. Yeah, it actually did a lot of damage. But... what the fuck is happening, man? Why does Dirty send me the most retarded batshit games? I don't understand. Like, if it's a replay submitted by Dirty, you know it's a good game. It's not necessarily a good, like, top level game. It's just a hilarious, all over the place retardation game. So I don't know. Kind of funny. And all those Cobras there being mopped up. So Lastbreath definitely winning the air war. But Dirty definitely winning the territory war, so he should definitely CV up. I mean, he has 2 CVs in Charlie, and he has 1 CV in Bravo now. But wait, I hate when that happens. I do apologize. But yeah, we do have some movement going to Hotel, so he does want to reinforce this. TY90 catching these Cobras out will not be good for Dirty at all. But there's not much he could do. So, might as well just send them to their deaths, I guess. Could have done some damage there, but he didn't know there was a TY90, so... This Avenger actually catching out this Mi-25, not even scoring a kill because they managed to get line of sight blocks in time. But we do have another CV rallied out by Dirty. And a CV... I think he called it for Foxtrot because he knows that there's stuff here, so... We have a Celtic, though. Probably will mop up at least 2 of these guys. Maybe all of them if he micros his missiles, like 2 on this one and then 1 each should be... never mind, he'll just miss. Of course he'll miss. But yeah, he wasted 3 on 1 helo there, and this one will survive for now. It probably won't do much, it's only on 1 HP and there's stuff guarding his base, so we could speed up for now. And now the game is pretty much standard. And now, I was gonna make that joke now, like, you know Dirty's paranoid because he has like 2 CVs in both of his spawns when he could just totally... He's even calling out other CVs. You could just move these guys and be like at a massive lead. But I don't know what's happening. I honestly do not know what's happening. This M here will actually have a field day clearing Hotel considering there's nothing to stop it. I don't even know why you use this tank. So much better choices for 65 points. It looks good on paper, but trust me, it's not. So, as most North Korean tanks, but yeah, the game is just pretty much turning into a regular game now. So, I mean, all that shenanigans happened, but now Lastbreath has to make up for that territory loss. I don't think he's doing a good job, but Dirty should definitely cap Hotel if he wants to maintain his advantage. He does have this side of Echo under his control, but we'll see for how long, considering there's no infantry here, and Lastbreath just moving 2 of these Chinese Marine squads up, and they're pretty good against everything, so they'll have no problems mopping up anything that's here. Do have some recon going around. We'll see what he spots with that. Let me just tilt it. F1s as well, coming out, trying to stop that, but not really getting a good hit, but at least he panicked one of the squads and brought it down to half HP. Or almost half HP. But yeah, we do have that CV now. Airborne CV for Dirty will land in Hotel. He does have a nice mix of helos here. Everything counters something, so pretty good. And he actually let that MD sneak through, but he will spot it with this recon helo, so it should be no problem. This one will probably not even get that much intel out anyways. But with Dirty having Hotel now, it's definitely looking shaky for Lastbreath, but he does have this cutoff here, which doesn't mean much when you have a spawn here. And Dirty rallying out a spare CV, which is a good choice. You don't want to give this zone up when you can have it for free, basically. So definitely a good move there. There's no point in playing this game in ×1 anymore, because, well, yeah, I don't know. It's like the fights are kind of scattered and pretty much just infantry skirmishes for me to just comment stupid shit, or I don't even know what to say, you know, just some stormers in the building fighting Legion Dweez is just not exciting. So we do have some more air pummeling out by Lastbreath, trying to hold this bridge. CV's just walking from Bravo, like, you had a fucking wheeled one just sitting right there, and you choose the infantry to walk from Bravo to Echo, like, come the fuck on. I don't even get it. I don't even get it. But it looks like Lastbreath is just trying to desperately take back control of Hotel. Sorry if I'm hitting my mic with my hands, but I'm bad. And yeah, he is being chased away by these Stormers, but they will be pummeled to the ground by the J7s. Very good planes to have for 1v1. They're very cost effective. And more Jaegers just pummeling here, actually managing to take out both of those squads. So that was pretty neat. And what's this here? It's 2 Mi-25 just chilling, having some coffee and a cigarette, you know. Not really doing much. I don't know why he even has them here. Like, might as well even have them guard your CV or something. Or maybe rush the spawn. I don't know. But there's a gap in Dirty's line now. And he's being infiltrated by reservists of all things, so he definitely needs to plug this hole. You know, you don't want to have these 2 forest sides completely open, but the bombing are actually doing some damage there. But these 2 squads will be a pain in the ass, but he definitely needs to split them, or he loses them to a bomber or even a helo or something, so he should be careful. 27 SK, not sure what he's doing with that, but I think he was just trying to deny the bombing runs that I was talking about, or something. Not trying to deny, just as much as anticipate them, I guess. Probably didn't express myself correctly there, but I don't care. So these Legion Dweez actually doing heaps of damage all over the place, as you can see. Q5D, not too sure what he's going for with that. Maybe a CV snipe? No, he just evac'd it. And he did lose that ASF. It will crash right there. But we want to focus on the battle here, because this is the important zone pretty much. If Lastbreath can deny Hotel, maybe even push him out, then Dirty's at a disadvantage, because he has a gap here in Echo, and then Lastbreath can totally exploit it. Because he does have the knowledge now, he does have a squad here also pushing this side, so if he can even cut him off like so, and just deny Hotel, he should be in a good spot. So this game actually turning out to be close, which is incredible. But let's just keep watching and see what happens. There's not much left, but it's pretty entertaining so far. So More Jaegers here will probably outmatch the Legion Dweez considering the stuns. Oh, the stuns are real. Didn't even have to unload. Like, that's how biased MG3s are. Like, you don't even have to unload your infantry. Just do a drive-by and take out, like, a whole company or platoon. I don't know the military terminology, so, like, don't yell at me if I got something wrong there, okay? I'm just saying. These guys kind of, yeah, getting caught out by the rockets on the recon helo there, so not gonna be able to do much. CV will most likely go down, actually. Yes, it does, but we do have a retaliatory. I can't pronounce that word. I'm sorry. A bombing run of his own here, actually managing to kill the CV in Gulf, so that puts them on an even footing there in terms of CV losses at that precise moment. But Lastbreath now lacking a spawn, which will kind of set him back. He does have to move his CV as well, which puts Dirty at a +3. And more Illusion Dweez here, just desperately trying to hold his own, but he doesn't have proper fire support pretty much. He's just sending in lone infantry squads to deal with other stuff here. Granted, these squads can like do a lot of damage, especially here, considering everything's a choke point and you have a lot of cover to go, you know, back and forth. But when you want to get buildings back, especially from stormers, you definitely want some fire support there on the side. Could even just, you know, plop a ZTQ, PTZ, ZTZ, what have you there, just to block the bridge. It actually blocks both bridges from this point, so it's kind of good. Completely failed to mention that Lastbreath does have a CV in hotel now, but it will be short-lived considering there's a Jaeger squad moving directly toward it. So, not gonna last long there, and Dirty will get his spawn back. And he does have 2 CVs here, yeah, so the Jeep is in the zone, and this infantry CV just chilling here. Infantry squad forced to move, which is probably smart. You don't want to let it die, and you can always just move back in the zone, considering Dirty's just not really buying units. But he is motorized, so just like not much things to buy for like a frontal assault. And Deagle actually managing to snipe out that CV, which is huge. Let me pause right here because I am terrible. The Jeep was somewhere. No, I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I'm sorry. I totally missed like the CV dying, but I'm sure you noticed it because like I was just talking about different shit here. So yeah, Dirty can move the CV to Cap Hotel. But there's a CV4 Lastbreath, and if he's fast, he could totally take advantage of this. Dirty does not have the sufficient units here to actually deny the spawn. He only has Crotals and sappers and stuff. None of these things will help defend against a tank, you know, if Lastbreath catches this. But I don't know what he's doing with the CV. He needs to take advantage of this instantly, considering, yeah, Dirty is moving his CV to hotel. So he's letting that window of opportunity totally slip. I don't know what he didn't just move like this. He had the transports here. He had the knowledge that it's kind of safe. And then could have just spammed stuff here. You know, maybe some infantry just to secure it first. And then tanks to secure it further, pretty much. But, yeah. J7 spam is real, but it doesn't win games on its own. You definitely need the ground units to counter it. And does he get it? No, he doesn't. There was a split second there where he could have gotten it, but not actually working out for him. And look at this, the Vab just driving past the reservists, unable to do anything. But yeah, Dirty just has too many CVs here. He has 2 now, and it will be very difficult to get him out of here. He does have mainly infantry, but on this map it's pretty much all you need, especially when you're fighting a battle like this. Let me just zoom in a bit. Yeah, considering you guys like close-ups. And yeah, you know, the Legion Dweez will beat the Stormers one-on-one, I think, I hope. Otherwise, I'll lose even more faith in this game. But, again, just not proper fire support from Lastbreath, you know? Maybe get these 2 guys and do some damage with them. There's not much AA here. Well, there's AA on the spawn, but not in the actual zone itself. He doesn't know that, of course. I should probably stop saying things like these, but what the fuck is happening with the chat? Oh my god. Putin is everywhere. Okay. Yeah, kind of a weird ending there. But, yep. Crazy game. All over the place. I like the first half of it much more than the second half, I'll admit. But, still, come on. That was worth it, right? Please don't hate on me. I'm sorry. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.